Okay, so we have another 1750 battle report for you. Again with my Necrons here, the same list you saw before, 1750. Against really cool Blood Angels list. There's some Vanguard vets, there's like a bunch of tanks, really cool stuff. I don't even know what it all does. I think there's Librarian in the summer. Just tons of cool close combat stuff. It's going to be really painful. I think the Vanguard vets actually got their Blood Rage, so they're going to be raging down. What do you have here? 30 Warriors, 2 Tomb Spiders, Wraiths, 2 Heavy Destroyers, 2 groups of 4 Regular Destroyers, and a Monolith, and my Lord, of course you've seen before. Alright, we will be back in a sec. Alright, so rounding up the top of turn 1, Blood Angel Army just owns the field. My guys are nowhere to be found because, this is bottom of turn 1, because top of turn 1 we're reserved, so we're not even on the board. These guys just drove up here, they drove up there. Death Company's like, there's nothing to rage forward, so they got to move anywhere they wanted. They were right there, and everything else just came forward and was ready to take up offensive positions. And now we start rolling for Necrons. We're going to see what comes on.
It's the ward
Alright, so
phase.
mid-turn wrap-up. What showed up? The Monolith showed up. These guys popped out of the Monolith. They showed up. These guys showed up. Both groups of Destroyers showed up, and my Lord showed up. 2 groups of Warriors, Wraiths, and both Tomb Spiders did not show up, however. So we're going to go on to my turn and see what I can do. Okay, so first turn, what happened for me? Second turn, top of turn 2. We managed to blow this up with these guys over here. With the help of some Necroning over here, so blowing off the weapons first. I should have done that. I should have done this first, actually. But and then we got pretty lucky. 2 shots from my Heavy Destroyers into that Predator, exploded it, and actually hurt a couple guys here. But they all feel no pain, so no guys took any damage. But at least we got a couple kill points there. And we're on to the bottom of turn 2 for the Blood Angels. Okay, so bottom of turn 2, oh, such a close moment, but just total disaster in the end. So what happened, these guys came in here, we forgot to do this combat yet, we will have to do that. Well, the important combat though, the Vanguards flew in and they decided to double charge. They only killed one of these guys, they killed all 4 of them, but the Lord was here, and so they would have had reroll with the Resorb, even with the power weapons. But the Lord killed 2 guys, leadership 7, he failed it, he flew off the board. So these guys are gone, this unit is toast, no rerolls, the Lord is gone, can't use him for anything. The game is a disaster already, but we're going to keep fighting, and we're going to see what happens in that combat over there. I forgot to do that, so we'll round it up in a sec. Alright, so in a slightly more positive turn of events, these guys flubbed their rolls by some miracle, and the Necrons actually killed 2 guys, they won combat, these guys actually ran away 8 inches, so they're being moved there. And I guess we're going to consolidate and try to make the best of it with our Lord gone and an entire unit of Destroyers not able to reroll. I would have taken him through the Monolith, but no. Okay, we're going to keep fighting now. We're emboldened by this fluky little victory here, and we're going to keep trying to fight. So on to my turn.
Blow up a Rhino, and this.
Yeah, I just got lucky right off the bat. Alright, so top of turn 3, flew over here, fired into here, killed a couple of Death Company. They failed their Field of Pains. These guys here, second group showed up out of reserves. They popped out from the portal. These guys fired in there, killed 2 guys that are fleeing. They're going to be rolling to rally soon. These guys here pummeled shots into that thing, but only made it so it can't shoot. Over here, the Tomb Spiders showed up, both of them. Unfortunately, one of them got pulverized completely before he could even do anything. Him and his buddy that they pooped out. This guy pooped out a guy. Managed to kill 3 of the Blood Angel Marines, though. And so we lost combat by 1. The rest of this thing died. This guy's still alive, but it's not looking too long for the world here. And we're going to see... these guys flew on as well, so they went flat out. They're trying to do a flanking maneuver. I don't know why, but they're going to try to do something on the flank there. And we're on to the bottom of turn 3. Okay, so just a mid-bottom of turn 3 wrap-up, just because I'm afraid most of my army is going to be vaporized this turn, so I want you to be able to see it before it all dies. These guys charge in on the Monolith. There's some Strength 9 hammers happening because they're Fierce Charge. These guys flew in, lost a guy as he crashed in the building, but otherwise they're charging in there. And these guys charged in over here after blowing away 2 guys with pistols. So, and actually one of these guys got hit by a Strength 8 missile, so he won't even be able to will be back. Boo, boom, boo for Strength 8. Okay, and we're on to see what turns out here. Okay, well, as expected, a lot of hits on here. 1 penetration got through and wrecked the Monolith, so it's just a pretty looking piece of scenery now. These guys over here got slaughtered brutally, and they got run down. There was like 6 guys left to try to will be back if this unit survived. This unit only took 1 wound. They caused none in return, and they got run down because they rolled a 10 on leadership 9, so that sucked. So the game is basically over, but I'm going to bravely fight on, and I'm getting hosed. It's 6-2. Okay, well, here we go. We're going to roll to see if this last group of warriors comes on. The excitement continues, so the last group of warriors is showing up. Alright, back in a bit. Okay, so top of turn 4, what happened? Shot into here, missed. Shot into here, he pulled smoke. I got 2 penetrating hits through the smoke, but couldn't move or shoot on both of them. These guys charged in, got 1 hit, penetrated, and also rolled a 2, couldn't move or shoot, so that was painful. This guy charged in with his friend here. He's actually down to 1 wound. His buddy got mulched. We killed 1 guy. We need 5s to hit. We did get a hit in there and killed 1 guy. And that was it. So we're holding on for dear life here. We're getting crushed, but it's a good game so far. It's impressive seeing how the cool Blood Angels are working. So on to bottom of 4. All right, bottom of 4. We fight on bravely. One of these guys got blown away by another missile, so no we'll be back for him. He got charged. He didn't do any wounds or damage to any vehicle, but he didn't get killed in return, so he held combat there. These guys just went first and slaughtered the last wound on the Tomb Spider, and some shooting otherwise. No, that was about it. So we're fighting bravely. Turn 5. Here we go. All right, rounding up the top of 5. We fired the whole army almost into this thing here. Didn't kill a single guy. He fired in there, missed again. These guys fired in, finally blew it up, so it was wrecked actually. These guys popped out. My last remaining guy, 2nd round in a row, got no hits, and he just got slaughtered. And that was that. So they actually got to consolidate. Forgot to consolidate them. But that's it. On to the bottom of 5. Let's see if this pain will end. Alright, final round at bottom of turn 5. The game has ended, but not because we rolled, rather because the Necrons were phased out. These guys charged in, killed 5 guys, no wounds in return, and, oh no, actually they killed every single guy in the unit. There was 5 guys dead, then the Thunderhammers went, and they got so many hits and kills, they killed 5 remaining dudes. So that was it. No really backing over there as a result. There's no more warriors, and that was it. Phased out. These guys are left. One guy would have really backed. For fun, would he have really backed? He would have really backed, but, that's it. Army was phased out. It was pretty much over the moment that Lord failed leadership 7 and ran off the board, not allowing them. Go ahead, yeah. Not allowing them to roll on the destroyers and all that. But I knew it was dead. But it was a good game, man. It was a good game.
Where are you from? Oh, I'm from
yeah, really nice.
Bad luck. That's all it is.
Well, whatever. It's tough, man. Necrons is tough. There's a reason I haven't played them in a while. It's hard. But good game.